for live now. Just under 7 to go. I'm showing it. Yeah. Shows one person's watching it right now. That might be me. Nice save there by Knapp. Big rebound, shot just wide of the net. Sorry, trying to troubleshoot some feed issues. Pass in front, shot. Oh, wide open. Through the screen, finds the corner to take a 1-0 Little Caesars lead. Somebody's just saying it just came on. Hey. It's on now. Everybody's having problems, so hopefully it's working now. Okay, let me too. Yeah, my wife's calling. Is it started? I guess it isn't. So nice pass and shot by Little Caesars. They just took a 1-0 lead. Brandon's out there with Palmer. They go D to D in their zone. Palmer, he bobbles the puck a little bit, gets it back to Brandon. Kinchin to Arnold at center. And Plumhoff goes offsides. That's kind of killed us today. Is we'd like to go offsides when we have a good rush going. And that'll ruin any momentum. It's the neutral zone face-off. Burton gets it to Arnold. Now Burton has it again, works it up to Goo, just off his stick. And then Caesars dumps it right back in. Bell battling back there with Arnold. Bell wins it around the boards. Still battling. Shot. Nice save there by Knapp. Off the pads, comes up to Deloach. Deloach dumps it in. It's just wide of the net. Goes in after it. Zhang is on off the bench. That should be icing. And it is just barely. The offensive zone draw, we have Reynolds out there with Scott. Caesars just stick save there by Knapp. Scott on the far side with Zhang. Got Hawk and Grimm. Grimm comes in to play the man. Shot towards Knapp. He covers it up with the glove after dropping it down off the chest. Full line change for the Stars. We're going to get Brandon and Palmer out there. Arnold, Kinchin, and Plumhoff. Arnold ties up his man. Palmer pokes it to Arnold. Arnold can't get it to Plumhoff. Bodies run into each other and the puck not moving very well. Finally, the Stars are going to get in front of the Little Caesars bench, but turned over. Transition for Caesars. Stars blue. Brandon battling his man in the corner. Arnold comes back to help. Puck gets knocked around in the near corner. Palmer goes to get it. There's two Caesars players there in front of him. Stars support comes in there. Plumhoff is going to get it. Spins. He's going to get it across center. Puts it in deep. Kinchin pressures. Caesars is going to quickly exit the zone. cross center, into Stars blue line, gets around Brandon from the right side. Shot goes wide. Rims all the way around. Caesars keeps it in though. Brandon's have to get on his horse to get to it in the corner. Goes behind the net. Palmer doesn't want to leave the post. Keeps the play behind along the boards. Still, Stars can't get it out of the zone. Goo gets it. Deloach now has it. Takes it into the corner. Goo comes in to support. Oh, good stick there by Zhang, but he's not able to keep it. All right, does for a second here. Zhang in front, tipped by Deloach, not able to get it towards the net. Goes just wide. Bella's out here with Burton. Caesars will put it in behind Knapp. Goo works it up to Arnold, gets it to Scott. Scott for the head of steam. Arnold going with him, shot, rebound, loose. Oh, not able to get it to bang it home. Still another chance for Reynolds, and it just trickles wide. Caesars will flip it up and out. Far side, Burton's gonna get it. Arnold comes back to support. Bell gets it up to Reynolds. And the Stars are in offsides. Caesars wins the face-off. Gonna get it in deep Star zone. Hawk is back with Grimm. Hawk pressured behind the net, turns over in front. Chance for Caesars. Good save by Knapp, still sprawling. And Grimm does a good job of keeping that puck from getting direct to the net. Caesars still dangerous here though. That gets deflected just across the paint. Then back towards the front, but Scott with a good read on it, intercepts it. Flips it up in front of the Stars bench to ease the pressure. Caesars regroups at center. Hawk following, I think, Lee back behind the net. Pins him up against the boards. Oh, Caesar still has it. Walks right to the front. That's a weak call. Tripping coming up probably on Grimm. I think that's kind of soft personally. The player drove the net. There was no real attempt at taking it down a little bit. We're going to get the slash there on Reynolds? No. Caesars enters. They have their goalie on the bench. Shot. Score. So that'll negate the power play they were going to have and put them up 2-0. Tough break on what I think was a kind of a weak call. Still says third. 6-0. One minute to go in the first. Stars not a lot of zone time here. Caesars enters the Stars zone. From the top of the circle. Shot. Good blocker save by Knapp. Brandon trying to battle. Gets it to Kinchin. But Kinchin touch passes it right to the Caesars at the blue line. Palmer directs it around behind the net to Brandon. Brandon spins off his man. Throws it back to Palmer behind the net. Palmer. Touch pass to Zhang. Zhang tries to get ahead of steam. Chips it in. Is going to go in behind the Caesars defense. Picks it up. Throws it in front. Nobody there. Kinchin's late to it. Goes off Caesars player's skate. Ends up behind the net. Caesars has it now to center. 3-on-2. Kinchin back checking. Brandon battling to keep his man from getting the puck. Palmer parked in front of the net. And that will be the end of the first. 2-0 Little Caesars. Boys hoping to find some momentum here in the second period. Just get some zone pressure time. That's what they've been lacking. It's like everything's just about a half a stick blade off. Ward's going to face more adversity. This 2-goal deficit. Skog's going to come in from that. Got a goaltender change. Grim to start this next period. Zang, Arnold, and Scott on the forward line. Zang leans in. Scott's going to pull the puck away, put it in the Caesar zone. Arnold on it. Scott to support, pinched up the boards though. Hawk to pinch. Puts it in behind the Caesar's net, gets around past Arnold. Zang to pinch on the far wall over here. Or near wall. Caesars. Oh, good chance by Scott there, just out of reach. Hawk doesn't let Caesars get by. They'll clear it center. And gets thrown in all sides. So neutral zone, center, actually center ice draw coming up, looks like. Deloach, Goo, and Reynolds out there with Palmer and Brandon. Puck doesn't move much, and Caesars takes it through the middle of the face-off. Gets just one step around Brandon, but Reynolds is back. Gets chopped, no call. Palmer on the far side. Battling to get it up. Muscles his player down. Works it to Reynolds, and then Goo's going to come away with it on the boards. He gets wedged there along the boards. And then Caesars quickly backhands it back in. Brandon back with pressure coming. Backhands it to Palmer. Palmer gets to Reynolds. He's forced to take it. Palmer is from Reynolds. Brandon stretch pass across to Reynolds. No icing. Went out for Red Wings. Caesars stick. Defense changes. We get Bell and Burton out there. Caesars going to leave their zone. Cross center. They don't connect on the pass, and Bell recovers it from Burton. Burton throws it up, but not out. Chance for Caesars right here in the middle. Good job there by Zang to tie the stick up. Caesar takes it around. Bell forces his man wide. Plumoff battling over there on the far side. Gets his feet in the way, gets the puck out. Kinchin with Zang. Across the Caesars blue. Player goes down. Shot. Blocked. Oh, and then Kinchin tries to direct it towards Zang in the front, but in front of the net, but couldn't get to him. Caesars retreats back into their zone, throws it behind their net. Now send it down. This should be icing. And it is. This comes all the way back down. Offensive zone draw coming up for the Stars. So put Scott, Goo, and Arnold out there with Hawk and Grim. Nice face-off win by Scott. Arnold pushes it to Hawk. Hawk walks the blue line. Still moving it into goes interior. Circles around behind the net. I think Arnold's calling for it, but Hawk not able to get it to him. Looks like Caesars is going to get it out here. Nope, good pinch there by Grim. No, Arnold. Maybe injured. Hawk has to get it back in his zone. Works it to Arnold. Battling in front of the Caesar bench and gets knocked in off sides. So this should be center ice draw coming up. Working out there with Riedel, Reynolds, and Payne DeLoach. Palmer and Brandon on the defensive end. Palmer has it. He's going to take center, throw it in. No icing. Good play there. Palmer taking the red line. DeLoach battling in the corner with Reynolds nearby. Caesar's going to come away with it. Skate around the other side. Work it up the middle. That looked offsides, but no call. Palmer behind his net. Swings it around. Reynolds not able to get it out. Caesars recovers. Good skate block there by Palmer, keeping that centering pass from happening. Then the puck, that's off, and they'll get it. Yeah, I saw daylight from here. Neutral zone draw. Scott, Arnold, and Goo with Bell and Burton. Bell can't get a strong pass to Burton, but Burton recovers. Has it behind his net. Oh, I guess I should follow it so you can see it too. Throwing up the boards. Goo not able to get it up. Still battling. Gets it knocked off his stick into the corner. Aggressive forecheck there by Little Caesars. Then Bell throws it back up the middle. Caesars gets it. Back in across. Shot blocked by Skog. Nice block there by Skog. Making that save. Pass in front. Bell ties his man out. That's a good play. Sorry, Goo. Caesars still has control. Puck bouncing around in the face-off circle. Backhand chance for Caesars. Goes wide. Into the corner. Arnold there to battle with Burton. It's knocked up in the air. Burton trying to get it into the corner. Direct in front. Skog save. Loose in front. Trickles just wide and past. It's behind the net. Good job there by Burton disrupting that play from behind the net. Puck is still right there though. Caesar's in tight. And Goo looks like he'll be able to get it out. Oh, he's not. Bell comes in to help. Backhands it around. Burns gonna have to get there quick. And finally, it will clear the Star zone. They're not able to make a change though. That's what they're desperately needing right now. They got tired bodies out there. Turnover by Caesars to Scott. To Goo, who throws it off the boards and will get an icing, but they will be able to get a line change in. Plumhoff out there with Zhang and Kinchin, and then Grimm and Hawk. Grimm moves it up to Kinchin in front of the red Caesars bench. Plumhoff from the side, tipped. Oh, good chance there, but broken up by Caesars right in front. It's like Caesars knows the playbook almost. Zhang off the side, shot wide, misses, and then come to Grimm on the near boards. He puts it in deep. Plumhoff tying his man up behind the net in the corner. Zhang on the far side. Spins off his man. Still has possession. Throws it up the board to Hawk. Hawk. Back to Zhang. Zhang. Spins off his man. Through the legs. Drives the net. Goes behind it. Still has it. Goes up to Grimm. Grimm. Walks to the blue. Takes a shot, rebound, goes off in the corner. Kinchin battling in there. Looks like a hold, not getting called. Good time right here by the Stars to keep it in. Kinchin. Pass across to Hawk. Hawk, shot, glove, save, Caesars. Just not enough of a screen there, but good possession time here by the Stars. Both teams make line changes. We're going to get DeLoach, Reynolds, and Arnold with Palmer and Brandon. Reynolds is going to lean in and take the draw. Pushes it forward. Nice sneaky play there. Trickles wide of the net, though. Brandon holds it in right here in front for a moment, and then Caesars goes high off the glass and hits a player in front off Stars bench. But an offensive zone draw coming up. Still for the Stars. Feel a little bit of momentum here. Reynolds ties his man up. Arnold comes in to get the puck. Arnold passes across to Palmer. Palmer puts it off the boards behind the net to Reynolds. Reynolds skates it around, passes it to Brandon. Brandon just bobbles it at the blue line. Unfortunate bounce. Palmer's have to get back to get to it. He does. Good job by Palmer. He's going to pin his man. Reynolds will come in to support. And then Palmer's taken down. There's a penalty coming up against Little Caesars. Stars have a power play here in a minute. Deloach to Reynolds. Reynolds to Arnold. Gets it knocked off his stick, though. Holding called against Caesars. The Stars will go on the power play. They had good possession time on power play this morning. And after that good streak they just had of about a minute and a half, maybe. See what they can do with the extra man here. Arnold, Reynolds, Deloach, Zhang, and Scott. Face-off comes to Scott. He goes to Zhang, gets it back to Zhang. Goes down to Deloach. Back up high to Scott. To Zhang, walks the blue. Brings it across to Reynolds. Up to Zhang. Across to Scott. Scott, down low. Deloach bounces on him, though. He's got to recover. Scott has him on the far side. Puck is spinning and rolling. He has some time. Gets it to Zhang. Zhang tries a shot, knocks player's stick out of his hand. Doesn't know where it is, and it gets trickled out the center. And then comes to Reynolds. Gets in on sides. Battles into the corner. Scott on the far side. Behind to Deloach. Deloach looking for a lane. Goes up high to Scott at the top of the circle. Up high to Zhang at the blue line. Shot by Zhang, tipped in front, but nice save. Very good tip, I think, by Arnold. Comes up to Zhang, keeps it in, but then it's deflected out of the zone. 24 seconds to go on the power play. Zhang has to get back. Caesars player sitting on the puck. Reynolds comes in and helps Zhang dig it out. 11 seconds on the power play. Arnold on the far side. Allen rolls off his stick. Zhang into support. For a moment. Power play is over. Arnold goes up the boards. Zhang tries to get it to Deloach, who goes in offsides. Zach brings the whistle. Face-offs at center. 6:12 to go in the second. Gu, Kinchin, and Plumhoff out there with Hawk and Grimm. Gets knocked back in the Star zone. Skog sets it up in the corner for Grimm. Grimm gets it off the boards to Hawk behind the net, who works it up, tries to get it to Gu, but misses everybody and is an icing. So they bring the face-off back to Skog's right. Caesars wins the face-off, goes up high. Plumhoff forces him to make a bad play. Hawk gets it, but it's quickly turned over. And re-enters the Star zone. Grimm behind his net, makes a good play. But Caesars still has possession. Gu battling his man. Up high at the blue line. Towards the net. Skate blocked there by Hawk. And Kitchen's going to come away with it. Gets it out of the zone, takes it through center. Chance here. Kitchen loses it off the stick though, and Caesars quickly transitions. Chips it past Hawk. Brandon just on. Oh, chance for Caesars. And Skog makes the save. Comes up with a huge save right there to keep this game 2-0 Little Caesars. Skog comes up big and helps the boys in green there. Caesar's still pressing off the face-off. Brandon out there with Palmer. Zhang, Arnold, and Scott. Zhang enters the zone, trying to push in wide, drive to the front. Tries to sneak it in, but we'll see if the goalie doesn't fall for it. Caesars attacks. Brandon back with Palmer. Drop pass. Good block there. Brandon gets taken down by a body. Oh, and Scott trying to get it to Arnold. Just not able to get it through all the little Caesars players right now. And Brandon just bodies the guy down in the corner. In front. Ooh, sneaky little shot there. Palmer forces it wide. Caesars goes up high. Shot. Gets through, and I think Brandon tipped it into the corner. He'll get it to Arnold. Arnold will clear it out of the zone. Scott trying to pressure. Zhang just a step behind. Palmer gets to the center, has to hold up. And it is offsides. Zhang wasn't able to get in fast enough. Or onside fast enough. Plumhoff, Deloach, and Reynolds. Hawk and Bell. Reynolds takes the draw, goes into the Caesar zone. They go D to D, work at the center. Gets through their guy. This should be an icing. I don't know what tip he saw, but waves off the icing, says it was tipped. Plumhoff in the far corner. Works it up to Reynolds on the boards. Reynolds can't chip it past. And Bell's a lone star back right now. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Shot. Kick save, Skog. Nice play. Kick save there by Skog. Bell's got to go get in the corner. He gets cross-checked, and it's coming up. Power play for the Stars right here. Bell draws the cross-checking penalty. The Stars will throw a power play line out there. We're going to get a look at Palmer, Grimm, Kinchin, Goo, and Plumhoff. It's a power play line I haven't seen. See how it goes. Face-off comes to Palmer. Palmer to Grimm. Blocked in front on his one-timer bid. And then Palmer does a good job keeping it in. Tries to work it across to Plumhoff. Jump puck for everybody, and then it comes back to Palmer. Just out of reach. Good try. Regroups at center. Puts it up to Kinchin. Stars ran onside. Plumhoff will hold it in. Trying to put it in deep. Goose stick it slide up, but Kinchin has it. Caesar's going to come away with it here. Palmer and Grimm back. Grimm runs into his guy. Caesar's in the corner, but Goose is going to get it there. Chips it off the boards behind the ref and the Caesars player. Kinchin moves it to Plumhoff, moves it back to Kinchin. Kinchin in on sides. Palmer streaking in the front of the net. Plumhoff tries to work it to Goo, but can't get it to him. Caesars will throw it out of the zone all the way down. It should be an icing. And it is. 30 seconds to go on the power play for the Stars. Defensive zone draw upcoming. We're going to get Deloach, Scott, Arnold, and Reynolds and Zhang. Reynolds wins the draw to Deloach. Deloach gets it up to Scott up high, who gets it across to Zhang. Zhang in the corner to Reynolds. Up high to Scott. Scott to Zhang on the near boards. Back up to Scott up high. Can't find a shooting lane. Scott up high. Gonna take a slap shot. Walker save. Big rebound. Caesars puts it into the corner. And they have it. They're gonna catch a man streaking. Penalty is over. Caesars at full strength. Oh, what a play. What patience right there by Caesars to trickle that one in behind him. 3-0 Little Caesars. What a play. So off the face-off, we have Plumhoff, Kinchin, and Goo out there with Bell and Burton. Bell gets it to Burton in front, but turned over. Shot blocked by Burton, goes into the corner. Kinchin battling to get it out over there with Burton and Goo. Stars not able to get it out. Turned over, but Bell comes in and pushes it into the corner. Kinchin works to Goo, and Goo one-arms it across the blue line. Plumhoff gets it into Caesar's zone for a moment. Caesar's is going to pounce on the opportunity here to re-enter the Star zone quickly. Shot! Save Skog. Takes it right in the chest. Holds on to it. We got Reynolds leaning in for the draw with Arnold, Deloach, Brandon, and Hawk. Deloach in front of the Caesars bench. Loses it there. Brandon forced back in his zone. Can't get it out. Caesars with a chance here in front. Shot saved by Skog. Brandon gets it to Deloach and the near boards. Deloach looking for something more to go with it. He'll have to throw it in deep. Goes in far side. Arnold picks it up there. Pass up high to Brandon. Brandon loses it off his stick. Hawk is going to have to recover at his own blue line. Backhand pass to Arnold at center. Arnold will backhand it in behind Caesar's net. Reynolds on it. He'll throw it around. Hawk with a good read and a pinch. Shot from the corner. Saved into the corner by the Caesars netminder. Taken away by Zhang. Oh, just off his stick in front. Scott not able to bang it home. A couple of chances here. Brandon, his own blue line, gets tangled up. But that is the end of the second period. Stars are going into the third, down by 3.
That's for sure. Colorful too, yeah. I'm not gonna like, oh, ah!
Third period is going to start with Zhang, Scott, Arnold, Hawk, and Grim. Caesars wins the face-off. They're going to get it put in deep in the Star zone. Goes all the way around to the far side. Grim there. Tips it past his man. Arnold to support. Backhands it to center. And then Caesars puts it back into Grim in his zone. Chips it up to center. Oh, just off of Arnold's reach. Puck just bouncing back and forth right now. Arnold's battling on the boards over there. Zhang will get it pushed in. Arnold still on the boards battling. Backhand pass. Caesars enters the star zone. Turns it over to Grimm. Grimm to Arnold. Read by the Caesars. And Arnold can't complete the pass to Zhang. But Scott with a chance here on the far side. Scott still has it. Brings it to the near side. Goes around behind the net. Zhang's got to wait for Deloach to get to it. Deloach and Zhang almost running into each other. Caesars takes it. Bell on the near boards. Gets it, keeps it in, gets it to Reynolds. Reynolds spins off his man from the wall. Tries to direct it towards the net. Bell tries to get a shot, but is tied up. But a good read there by Bell to intercept that pass. He'll put it right back in the Caesar zone. Deloach on the far side. He just jumps on the ice. Palmer and Bell out there with the defense. Deloach working up high to Bell. Bell. Shot. Oh, just wide. Nobody could get a stick on it to put it in. Palmer to pinch on the far side. And not able to keep it. Pushed in. Palmer's going to get back to his corner here. Loses his stick. Play that body, Wes. Caesars with a shot. Nice block there by Bell. Caesars pressuring here a little bit. Bell in the near corner with Gu watching. Palmer behind the net. Pass in front for Caesars, but it's intercepted by Gu. He's going to get on it. Enter the Caesar zone. Tries to take a shot. Stick progress is delayed by a defenseman. Gu still has it there, trying to catch Kinchin off the bench. Caesars looks like they're going to clear it. Something happened here. I don't know what the whistle's for. I don't know, maybe it hit somebody off the bench. So neutral zone draw, we have Hawk and Brandon. With Kinchin, Zhang, and Plumhoff. Caesars has it, works through center. Getting tight, all backhand pass, intercepted by Brandon, and then taken right away by Caesars. They still have it, far circle. Good stick by Brandon, knocks that puck off the stick. Zhang has Kinchin with him, but turns it over to Caesars in their own zone. On their bench, they go rink wide pass. Brandon with a good play there to take that puck away. Kinchin, far pass, hits Plumhoff in the skates though. He's behind him. Caesars in his zone, shot. Save, Scott. Rebound goes in front and then gets directed to the near boards. Scott's going to get it there. Cleared to the Caesars blue line. Played with a high stick. Yep. Played with a high stick. So in a new offensive zone draw for the Stars, we get Grimm and Burton, Arnold, Scott, and Deloach lining up on the forwards. Caesars gets it, shoots it around the far side. They'll get it out of the zone, gets around Burton. Caesars is in onside. Pass. Oh, good chance there by Caesars, but unable to put it on net. Good break for the Stars. Now Deloach works it to Scott. Back to Deloach. Across the blue line. Pass to Arnold. Bouncing puck. Oh, it changes direction, but not able to keep it going forward. Arnold not able to keep it in. Gets past to Burton. Grimm back here to battle for it. 10:50 to go in the third. Center around to Burton behind the net. Up to Scott. Scott's going to get it through center. Doesn't have control. Caesars turns it right back around into the Stars zone. Burton is going to get called with interference here. Holding. He grabbed a hold of him. And he'll go sit. Hawk, Bell, Reynolds, and Plumhoff for the PK. Reynolds in for the draw. Caesars wins it. They work it up high. Walk the blue line. Shot from distance. Tipped in front. Goes just wide. Scott spreads out. Keeps it from trickling in. And then Hawk is able to get it out. No icing. Plumhoff pressuring. Reynolds there to help. Angles his man. And Hawk brings it in just offsides. Reynolds leans into the draw. Caesars wins it though. They bring it back to their zone. They're looking to set up here. Cross center. Loses it but regains it quickly. They'll work it up high at the blue line. They'll walk the blue line, pass it right back. Pass across. Spins away at the top of the circle. From the far dog. In front. Chance. Rebound. Loose. And Little Caesar scores. They're able to find that bouncing puck and direct it past Skog to make it 4-0. So Burton exits the penalty box early. We'll get Palmer and Brandon out there with Zhang, Gu, and Arnold. Face off. Momentarily controlled by the Stars. Caesars gets it at center. Brandon faces down his man. Puck in the far corner. Caesars goes back up high. Takes a slap shot. Brandon reads the play. Good job. Muscles it out of the zone to Zhang. Gets it to Gu. Can't connect with Zhang. Turnover. Oh, just right in Gu's feet. Brandon and Palmer back in their zone. Arnold trying to get it back in. And it is just offsides. The line changes. Scott Deloach to Plumhoff with Grimm and Bill. Scott taken down in the corner. Deloach battling, goes down. Caesars breeze across the Stars blue line. Bell forcing his man to spin towards the boards. Caesar still has it though. Come off the wall to the middle. Puck trickles up top. Good job by Deloach to disrupt that play. And he gets it, throws it out of the zone, forcing Caesar to regroup. Oh, easy Plumhoff, he's going to get a penalty there. Maybe not. Dangerous play. Caesar will get it through center. That's a high stick! No high stick called there. Grimm took the stick right in the cage. And it trickles on Skog, and he'll cover it up. Get a whistle. Zhang takes the draw, wins it to Hawk. Hawk is out there with Brandon, Reynolds, and Kinchin. Kinchin at center. Loses it just before the blue line. Hawk in front of his own bench. Gets pressured there. And then Brandon takes it in, tries to direct it to Reynolds. Comes to Zhang at the point. Shot. Tipped. Rebound. Loose. And Reynolds finds the rebound and sticks it home to make it 4-1 Caesars. Puck's towards the net. Player there finds the rebound. Breaks the goose egg. Ruins the shutout bid for Caesars. Nice play there by Zhang to get it on net, and Reynolds will be there battling for the rebound. Off the face-off, it's put in behind Skog. Grimm back there to get it. He gets hooked. Goes around the far side, just out of Arnold's reach. Caesar's going to set up from the half wall. Scott's watching. his man from about Stickley. Hawk gets up the boards to Goo to Scott. And it's disrupted. Caesars translates. He transfers it back into the zone. And then taken away back by Hawk. He's going to use some size here. Get it in deep. Change happening behind the play. Scott down low. Good stick there by Goo. Arnold. Oh, can't get it to Scott in front all alone for a moment there. Caesars has it, skates in front of their bench, trickles across at center. Brandon gets it in the Caesars zone and just loses an edge. Can't get to that puck. Scott still though. Puts it in behind. Reynolds is on, the goal scorer with Kinchin. Palmer is on the ice for the D. He's got to back up because Caesars has numbers. Palmer with a good play. Gets taken down. Chance for Caesars here. Shot in front. Loose. Palmer. It goes in off of Scogg's blocker and Palmer into the net. That's just a tough break right there. I think Scogg had the block save on it. Palmer was there trying to battle with the Caesars player that was crashed in the net. I think it just bounces in off of Palmer. You can tell by the look on him and Scogg's face, they're just like, I can't believe that just happened. That's a tough break. .606 to go in the third. Burton on the far side tries to get it out, but can't. In front, look out. Bell's out there with Burton. Zhang, Plumhoff, and Goo. Puck goes around the far side. Burton's going to get there first. He's unable to get it out of the zone, though. He's going to try again. And he gets forced in deep. It's going to trickle behind Scogg. Bell reverses directions. Burton looking for a man. Has Plumhoff. Ah, it's just almost. Oh, give him a break there. Jeez. Plumhoff tried to stay on sides, but couldn't stretch enough, and neutral zone draw. Face off one to Grimm, puts it in deep. Arnold, Scott, and Deloach with Hawks. Oh, Deloach almost able to get to it. Does get to it. In front. Oh, and Arnold's stick was just facing the wrong way. Stars battling on the half wall here. Hawk keeps it in. Deloach tries to walk the face-off circle, but gets the puck taken away. Caesars transitions through center. Drop pass. Shot, save, Scogg. Deloach swoops in, gets the rebound. Does it around the near boards. Gonna get picked up by Hawk. Tries to get it to Arnold, but ends up going past all the way to center. Grimm gets it out of the zone. But then Caesars brings it right back in. From the far side, toe drag. Doesn't stick. Scott takes the puck away. He's got Arnold right here in front. Stars needing a change, so Arnold takes center, puts it in deep. Caesars right back in the Star zone to the front. Oh, no. He went in almost untouched, but was disrupted just enough that he couldn't get that shot in. Puck goes up and out of play on the Caesars bench. It should bring a neutral zone draw right here in front. Palmer out there with Brandon. Arnold, Plumhoff, and Goo. It's going to be center ice face-off. Nope, stay corrected. It's going to be Hawk and Grimm. Hawk back in the zone. Arnold gets it, throws it in. Goo's going to have to get on his horse to get there on the far side. Good keep there by Grimm for just a second anyway. Caesars with a chance. They pressure. Hawk, good skate block. Hawk, touch pass to Goo. Across the blue line. Goo! Shot just wide. Glove save. And a whistle. So stoppage in the cover. Reynolds, Deloach, and Scott have Bell and Hawk out there. Scott gets it to Bell. Bell cross to Scott. Scott spins away from his man towards the boards. Drives in front of the net. Chance in front. Oh, and Deloach just not able to get banging home. Comes up to Bell at the blue line. Keeps it in to Deloach. Deloach spins towards the boards. Spins away from his man twice. Gets the puck to Bell. Bell has to put it in deep. Can't get it towards the net. Reynolds to Hawk. Hawk. Shot. Oh, just wide. Off the boards, and there's nobody in green there. Caesars is going to get it. Caesars, good play there by Hawk to be in the path of that Caesars player. It's going to trickle to center. 2:27 to go. Caesars through the middle. Shots blocked. Rebound. Trickles in on Skog, and he finds it. Covers it up for the stoppage and the whistle. Palmer and Brandon out there with Kinchin hanging on it. 2:20 on the clock here in the third. Caesars wins the draw. They go up high. The blue line. Shot. Palmer ties his man up. Brandon gets the puck that just is blocked. Brandon gets it to Zhang and chips it out. Caesars still has it though. Palmer blows a tire. Chance for Caesars. Shot goes high and wide. The players falling all over the place right now. From the point, shot blocked again, I think by Palmer. He's got a lane. He's going to take it in himself. Goes in wide. Stops in the boards. Waiting for some help. Works up the boards to Brandon. Brandon keeps it for just a second. Caesars outnumbers. Arnold is back. Caesars onside. Kinchin is back as well. Palmer gets back to his spot. Puck gets directed in front, but Kinchin's going to pick it up on the far side. Flips it high into center. Arnold just a step shy of getting to that. Arnold gets it, puts it in deep. Stars will complete a line change. Grimm and Hawk on for the defense. Plum off. Reynolds and Goo out there for the forwards. Good read there by Hawk. Takes it in. Pass to Reynolds. Shot! Goes over the net. There's a rip, but it was over 4 feet. Goo to Plumoff. Plumoff shoots, and it's in. I don't know if Plumoff got it all the way in. If Reynolds tipped it, looks like Plumoff is going to get that one. Make it 5-2 Caesars. It's nice to see the boys getting them in there. We're hoping for them a lot earlier, but it's nice to see them still find a way. Reynolds leads into the draw. He's forced to the near boards. Caesars puts it in Stars zone deep. Grimm on the far side. Tries to chip it to Goo. Reynolds not able to get it out. Ref is in the way. Good stick there by Hawk. Disrupts the play. Goo with a chance. Stars have numbers 3-on-2. Reynolds and Hawk. Just disrupted. Nice play there by Caesars. Turned over. Goo waits for Reynolds to check up and then has a knocked up stick. Hawk just out of reach. 18 seconds on the clock. And Caesars ices it, so it's 15 seconds now on the clock. With the offensive zone draw coming. Maybe they can squeeze in one more. Scott's going to take the draw with Deloach and Zhang. Then Bell and Brandon. Comes up to Bell at the blue line. Shot! It's blocked in front, though. And Caesars just goes to the far boards. 7 seconds on the clock. Brandon gets back. He'll just eat up the clock. Skates it around. And that is the final. 5-2 Little Caesars. Came here for tough games, and we got them. But the boys are going to get a lot of growth out of highly competitive games like this. Shouldn't hang their heads. I know they're going to because nobody likes losing. But they're playing some high-level hockey. It's still fun to watch. Hope y'all enjoyed it. From Michigan. Good night.